compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Makes a quick catch.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Huskers with 1st and 10 here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. With the catch, it's Owens.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the Huskers offense is on the move now.
Love the option call here on fourth down. Gives the quarterback. Options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They cap the drive with 6 points. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Royer. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And they'll use the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the...
He's in the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Dumps it down to the back of the clock. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Using his legs, it's Owens. Passes the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
He finds some space. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Look out. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Gardner. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try and run it with a fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. On the run, it's Gardner. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And And the single back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Powered right past the defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Mung.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's Gardner. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
He finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Just trucks the man. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense really clicking here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielded near the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
First down, looking for more now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they start the drive. Looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. Has the first down and more. No carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Huskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First play of the second half is a handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. That completion makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They keep him guessing with a run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to...
Oh, he loses the football. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to scramble to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Caught quickly. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The tight end has got it. Finding space at the 20. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He could go. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've
Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska 24.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska. Offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Owens.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the 2nd sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Contact as he let the ball go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks an open space. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Making people miss. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
And the Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Carolina, 63, Nebraska.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mung. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Breaks into the clear. Runs. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He would not be denied.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 77. Nebraska, 24.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Farms. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion makes it 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Farms. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Receiver in motion now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
South Carolina, 77. Nebraska.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
84. Nebraska, 31.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football.